So now we're going to continue, and we're going to head to the exit the gates of fire and head to Sisoldia, wherever the heck that is. And forgive my pronunciation, I believe I just butchered that.
Do you think we'll really be able to wipe the Renans off the face of Dana?
Who said anything about doing that?
But
That's the new guy,
to survive.
the guy on the right there.
Don't we?
Now that you have the blazing sword, and
Cypher.
have shown that we really can win this fight, do you really think we should go around killing every last Renan?
But what else are we supposed to do?
Say we go around killing Renans, so they don't kill us first. In turn, that'll just make more and more of them want to
If you
kill
couldn't
us.
tell, he was a Danon.
Where does it end once you enter such a vicious cycle?
Is that why you told Grenar not to kill any Renans without a good reason?
I'm not saying we should forgive and forget what they've done to us, but we can't let ourselves be dragged down by our own hatred either. Hatred comes in many forms. And there's no one solution that will work in every situation. We have to keep searching for new ones if we're going to survive. It's a lifelong journey, finding the answers. That goes for you too. You have to come up with your own answers.
Ain't that the truth?
Hey, Zephyr.
Zephyr,
Why
that's
do you
his
keep
name.
fighting?
What do you mean?
Until I met you and the Crimson Crows.
The
all
Crimson
Danas
Crows
I ever
are
knew
like a
just
guild.
accepted their lot in life as slaves. Hell, even I was like that. But all of you in the Resistance are different. Even when you have no hope of winning.
Sorry,
you
the
keep
Resistance
on
fired
fighting.
us.
Why is that?
Come on, that's an easy one. I just refuse to live life as a slave. That's all.
Better to die fighting for freedom than to live as a slave, huh?
Give me liberty or give me death.
Let me ask you a question, Alphen. What does it mean to you to not be a slave any longer?
I guess it means living a life not being ruled by the Renans, right?
But what about the Danans who died standing up to the Renans? Are they still slaves? Would they be truly free if all they did was follow my orders and die without knowing what it was they were doing?
But that's...
Being a slave isn't just a position. It's also a state of mind. Don't become my slave, Alphen.
True that. It is a state of mind.
I'll take you all on.
So this is the battle system. I actually really like this battle system. It's more real time instead of turn-based. Not saying that turn-based is bad, but
Everything's coming up, Zephyr.
it's just
What's
different.
that over there?
It's just
Some
different.
kind of castle?
Yeah, one that belongs to a different lord than Balsef.
Right, that makes sense.
Balsaf
You said
was
there were
the
5 of them in all, right?
Right. We've still got a lot of work ahead of us.
Balsaf was the first of the 5 Fire Lords, or the first of the 5 Renan self-proclaimed emperors.
Rinwell, right? It's nice to meet you. Does that little white animal follow you everywhere?
He's not a little white animal. His name's Hoodle, and he's a baby owl. And he's
The only friend I have.
Normally I don't pick on the weak.
They've got me surrounded.
only getting started.
That girl that Alphen was talking to, we just rescued from a neighboring land. She was trying to find help.
Pathetic.
guess I misread.
Gotta break through! Here I come! Don't go charging off like that!
Swallow blade!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike!
See ya!
I'm not done! Rising Wyvern! Strike!
Mega ray! By the
Come
power
on!
of water!
Rising Wyvern!
Whew, that's intense.
Another notch in the old belt.
Keep them coming.
You like that taste of freedom, kid?
I think I could get used to it.
The thing about this game is that it is expansive. Like, it's huge. It's an open world JRPG, which is on
Rising Wyvern!
kind of funny for JRPG. Just JRPGs are,
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
in my experience, not all RPGs, but a lot of the main JRPGs that I have played have been more linear based and not open world based. Linear meaning you go here, you do this thing, you do this thing. There's no real amount of exploration required. The game tells you where to go. Instead of on this game, this is more open world, so you can spend your time doing thousands of side quests
so worked up, Hoodle?
and not even
Is that?
Watch out! They know we're here.
Flying Zoogles, huh? This is going to get interesting.
They're nothing I haven't seen before.
Shion!
I'll shoot them down, you finish them off. Got it?
and not even, you know, get into the main story. You could be like level 60 and not even bother
Not a
playing the
flying
story
enemy out
yet.
of the sky, and it's as good as done.
Right. I'll see what I can do.
Who wants to die next?
Rising One!
So it's a little bit different. They take this Bandai Namco, the creators of this game, took a little bit of a different approach.
What was it those Zoogles were attacking just now?
And I'm glad they did.
Is that...
What?
It's nothing.
I only
got
helped
nothing.
because it was convenient. We couldn't have moved forward without clearing out those Zoogles. I don't know what's got you ticked off at me this time, but I suggest you keep your hands away from me.
No one asked you to help.
Rinwell, she healed its wounds. She's not trying to hurt it.
How can you be so...
It's like it's a little kid or
They
something.
look like they're talking to each other.
He's probably happy to see another owl. I don't think Hoodle's ever met one before. He might have been wondering if he was the only one. Oh. You just barely
No.
got to say hi.
At least we know it's out there. I'm sure we'll run into it again somewhere.
Or its cousin.
I'm sure we will. Right, Hoodle?
Yep.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Anyway, like I was saying, this game is a lot more expensive, and you have to pretty much
I hate
collect
camping out.
everything that you can find. To help craft and forge weapons and stuff. And these are little campsites. These are beautiful things to help get your
What are
MP
you
back
staring
and
for?
stuff.
Do all Danon fighters look like you?
What, this getup? I pulled this number together from scrap and parts I salvaged throughout the years. Though now I'm feeling self-conscious, seeing how put together you seem to be.
Oh no, I was just curious. Did you fortify your right side more because that's your dominant side?
Partly, but mostly because my body's a little worse for wear after all these years fighting.
That makes sense.
So you take extra care to protect your dominant side with more armor. Smart.
Is fighting all you think about?
Sometimes.
I'm always impressed how good of a shot you are, Shion.
What do you mean?
Just that all I'm good for is throwing myself at things with all my might.
Yeah.
By comparison, your way is more... how do I put it? Precise.
It's not like I'm that good of a... Look, that's just how it is with guns. If you miss, it's a wasted bullet you can't get back.
Is that why you're always aiming to exploit enemies' weak spots?
I wouldn't say every shot is that deliberate, but that is part of it. For example, if I see a flying enemy, I'll often go for their wings. Also, if I see a jumping enemy without wings, I know they're an easy target because they can't get out of the way while in the air. In your case, I bet it's easier for you to deal with enemies that stay on the ground, right?
Yep.
Definitely. Things that can fly circles around me are a real pain to deal with.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's important to keep your enemy's movements in check.
True. Although your shots have the added benefit of stunning enemies, so it's easier to swipe materials from them. It's really helped out.
It's nothing, really. As long as you keep doing your part when we fight, I'd say we're even.
Everyone has to pull their weight.
Make sure to get some good rest. Well,
One of the
off we go.
benefits of camping out here is you get to be able to cook a meal or do something that gives your party an extra added bonus in fights and stuff like that. So that's always fun and exciting. All right, on we go. So these are like helpful hints and stuff like that you can get if you forget what's up. And here's a Dan and Owl.
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah,
You get
more
little
of them around than I thought.
awesome rewards and stuff like that. Human Ufan and Grotto, huh? Alright. Gotta check nook and crannies everywhere because there's little cool thingies.
I take it we're heading through here, then?
Yep.
Everything all right, Zephyr?
Yeah, it's nothing.
What is that? A ring?
It was my wife's.
Your wife? You never mentioned anything about being married.
You didn't
That's
ask.
surprising.
You said was. So then, is she gone? Was it the Renans?
No, she was sick. I couldn't get her the medicine she needed, and then she was gone. I'd always wanted to show her the world as it could be.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. There are plenty of people out there more deserving of your sympathy than me.
But
Let's go.
Man, he's a hardened battle warrior, isn't he?
What is this place anyway? What's with these columns and steps?
No idea. I've never been here before either. Rena's convoy squads probably used it in the past.
I guess. It's definitely seen better days. You wouldn't know anything, would you, Shion?
Nope. And I'm not interested in learning either.
Nope.
Actually, these are Danon ruins. See? You can tell by the way the columns are decorated and stuff. They're all old Danon designs.
Are you
And you
saying
know
these
this
things
how?
were built more than 300 years ago, then?
Yeah. I have no idea what they were used for, though.
It's amazing to think our ancestors were capable of making such structures. Hopefully there'll come a time when us Danons will be able to walk through here freely again.
That's exactly what you're fighting for, isn't it? Let's keep moving.
Yeah. Right.
Alright, let's keep going. Mushrooms. Alright, here we go.
Normally I don't pick on the weak. It's over! Don't go charging off like that! It's over! Stay away from the top! Here I come! You're finished! Talent storm!
Hear me! Flame of
Take
fury!
this!
Burning strike!
I'll run you through! Over! See ya! Talent
Do it!
It's over! Cannon!
This one's mine!
Strike!
Hear me!
Take this! I'll run you through! You're finished! See ya! Swallow blade! Talent storm! Here I come!
Do it!
Rising one!
Yes. Down you go. Weird looking thing.
Everything's coming up, Zephyr.
Right.
I'll take you all on. Take this.
Hear me! Flame of
Burn in
fury!
hell. Here I come. I'm on it. You're finished.
This one's mine!
That is coming. Take aim and blast it out of the sky. It's over.
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that thing.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
That's awesome.
Never imagined there were Zeugles out there that could pretend to be statues.
That's because Zeugles don't come from nature. Who knows what else is lurking out there?
Guess we have to be prepared for any...
Anything, huh?
It's freezing in here. And after how hot it was outside, too.
It must be the cold air sweeping in from Cyslodia.
Oh, it's a slow day.
It's the polar opposite of Calaglia, so I'd get used to it if I were you.
Calaglia
blue
was the
guy
place
okay?
we just left.
Oh, don't worry about Hootle. He's from Cyslodia. Probably just nerves is all. He's not really used to being around other people this much.
Rinwell, how about filling them in on what to expect from Cyslodia?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Well, for starters, nobody trusts nobody.
Okay.
Come again?
That's good to know.
Just like I said. You never know when Snake Eyes are watching you.
Snake Eyes?
That's what they call their lord's henchmen, apparently.
Right.
Their official title is the Bureau of Civil Observation. They've got cronies undercover everywhere, observing us at all times.
Man.
So? Renan surveillance was an everyday part of life in Calaglia.
Difference is, in Cyslodia, it's not just Renans. They've got Danons spying on each other, too.
That's dangerous.
Or in other words, there's the Snake Eyes themselves, plus all their small-time informants. All it takes is someone squealing on you, and it's straight to labor camp. No questions asked, no goodbyes. Course, informers are rewarded handsomely for their deceit. Everyone's always got one eye open, waiting for the moment to inform on someone before being tattled on first.
Hence the not trusting one another, huh? In that case, what do you think they'll make of us?
Hard to say. Although, not being from Cyslodia will probably help, honestly.
More trustful of outsiders than even your own people. Why go along with it, though? Why doesn't anyone take a stand?
Not everyone is strong enough to stand, Alphen. That's why the world needs people like us.
Man, you just got a cold glower, don't you?
Normally I don't pick on the weak.
Rising Wyvern! Take this! Rising Wyvern! This one's gonna be tough! Swallow Blade!
Come on, don't go charging off like that!
You're mine! Slice!
I'm all stuffed up!
Great! On to the next!
Roger that!
Come on, show me what you can do!
Oh, that was easy.
Everything's coming up, Zephyr!
Right.
I'll take
Let
you
the
all!
marksman handle this. Where are you going?
It's over! Here I come! Rising Wyvern! It's over! This one's all mine! Eat dirt!
Do it!
I'm on it!
Slice!
Chill! This ends now!
Consider
That is the
yourself
coolest move I've ever seen.
I can feel my power growing!
More and more.
Gotta break through! Take this! It's over!
I'll run you through!
Rising Wyvern! No escape! Take this! Slice! You'll finish! It's over!
I'll run you
Here I
through!
come!
See ya!
Rising Wyvern! You're finished! You're on! It's still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
That is so freaking cool.
I need to be stronger.
That is okay.
No choice! You're mine! It's over! Swallow Blade! Front! Talon! Touch cannon! Here I
Your
come!
wings won't save you from me.
Take this!
See ya!
We got flyers!
I've got this.
It's
Let
over.
a marksman handle it.
All yours! No escape!
See ya! Talon!
What's in the sky
Front.
is mine.
It's over!
Do it.
You're mine!
Here,
I'm
let
on
me
it.
It's
help.
over!
First aid.
Now I can let loose! Strike!
Searing flame.
You're
Reload.
finished!
Goodbye.
Another notch in the old belt.
Keep 'em coming.
You like that taste of freedom, kid?
I think I could get used to it.
Yeah, I gotta look for those little shiny things, and I gotta save them. Those things are gold. Alright, I had to make sure my video didn't run out.
I won't forgive you!
You're surrounded! Just stay calm! This one's all mine! Burn! Strike cannon! Rising wyvern! Take this! I'll run you through! One final push! Right! Give them all we got!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less
Here,
talking,
do it.
more how's that?
Could you try to be less patronizing?
I didn't mean nothing by it.
Do it! Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Nice.
Gotta break through! How about this? Sword Lane Alpha! Strike!
Sweet. I learned me a new skill.
Yeah, you're looking funny too.
Right. I should probably do something about that.
She's also our healer, so we need to keep her around.
Swallow Blade! Strike! You're mine! It's over! You're finished! I'm on it!
Thanks, Cypher.
Let me know if you're struggling.
Ow.
I'd steer clear of that Zoogle if I were you.
Damn. For that weak, huh?
Probably smart.
Gotta break through! You're mine!
Here it goes.
Strike! Strike! Rising Wyvern! Talent Storm! Mirage! It's on! Eat dirt!
Reload! I'm out.
You're mine!
First aid!
I'll run you through! Had it coming!
Watch and
Talent Storm!
Do it!
Swallow Blade!
reload!
Take this! Slash! You're finished! Rising Wyvern! I'll run you through! I'm not done!
Like I say, I'm still relatively new to this battle system,
Whoa.
so I'm still
Take a
trying to
look at
figure it
that.
out. So, yeah. Gonna be a few kinks that I need to work out every now and again. But I think I've got it down for the most part. Oh, hello, Zoogle.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Rising Wyvern! You're mine! Swallow Blade! It's over! Swallow Blade!
I never miss.
You're mine! Strike! See ya! Rising Wyvern! Talent Storm! Strike! Mirage!
I'm only getting started.
Take it! I'll run you through!
Here, let me help.
Talent Storm! It's over! Take this! I'll run you through! See ya!
Want those treasures. Gib.
That was almost too easy. And what have we got here?
Oh, I saw that in a book once. Those things are worth a lot.
You're a little bookworm, aren't you?
I try.
Let's dispose of the trash.
You're
helping us now, are you?
Oh, I died.
First aid! I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Primed and ready. Resuscitate! Where are you going?
I owe you.
Take it.
Here I come. Slash.
Do it!
Thanks, Shion.
Swallow blade. Rising wyvern.
By the power!
Everyone's still in one piece?
Yeah, we're still hanging on. Making sure I don't miss anything.
Not much further now. The exit'll take us straight into Cyslodia.
You're brooding again. What's eating at you?
We defeated Balsif and liberated Calaglia from the Renans. Now, we're on our way to rescue our fellow Danans in Cyslodia. I'm committed to helping our people. You know that. But then, what happens after that? What's our endgame here?
Good question. The Danans vastly outnumber the Renans. Yet we rarely take up arms, because we know that when it comes to firepower, we don't stand a chance. Even if you succeeded in overthrowing the Lords and freeing Dana, then what? Lenegis would still hover over us, the Renan motherland behind it. If they so desired, the Renans could potentially use their might to wipe us off the planet in a second, no matter how powerful that blazing sword of yours is.
So what you're saying is we don't stand a chance. So what the heck are we even doing?
Giving yourselves at least a
There's
fighting
no sense in
chance.
discarding today's victory for tomorrow's loss. If fighting yields even a single day of freedom, it will all have been worth it in the end. Who knows?
Testify, brother.
Maybe that's the day we make preparations for the battle that will free us for good. Speaking pragmatically, the fact the Renans don't exterminate us all in spite of their technical advantage has to mean one thing. They need us. It's up to us to put a dent in their armor before they cotton on to our plan. That way,
Catch
we force
on.
them to the negotiating table.
You want to negotiate with the Renans?
It's galling, I know, but it's the only way to survive while securing our freedom at the same time.
That's... But even so, we can't just...
They're sensible people, just like
If you lot are
everybody
done
else.
talking, there's a lord we came to overthrow.
What about you,
Nah.
Shion? What do you plan on doing after we've given the Lords the boot?
All I know is, my reasons for fighting aren't the same as yours. I'm through answering these pointless questions.
Ow. Rude. All right. Land number 2.
So this is Cyslodia.
How far is it to the capital?
We've still got a ways to go. Also, the Zeugles here are different than those in Calaglia, so be careful.
Got it. Sounds like we should make sure we stick close together as we keep moving.
Agreed. Hey, Shion!
It'll be hard for me to use my rifle in a pinch if we're all bunched together. I'll follow behind the rest of you.
Right. Makes sense.
What's up with her? She seems even more upfront than back in Calaglia.
In case you forgot, we're in enemy territory now. If you don't get serious and focus on the task at hand, you'll be inviting trouble.
Wow.
Don't take it personally. I think that's just the way she is. Plus, you have to remember, with those thorns of hers, she's probably not used to anybody being all that friendly to her. The fact that
True
you can't
that.
feel pain means you probably end up getting closer to her than she's used to.
You really think so?
We're talking about someone who came down to Dana all by herself. But you don't see her homesick for Lenegis at all, do you?
No.
No.
That alone speaks volumes about how difficult her whole situation must be.
Yeah.
It's your job as her partner to understand that and give her the support she needs. You two are going
Right.
to be stuck together for a while, so the sooner you make nice, the better.
Make nice.
Yep.
Don't
Come on.
fight. Act buddy-buddy. You know.
I get that they're not exactly on the best of terms, but... Is everything going to be okay with these people?
Alright.
Rinwell,
Let's look
don't go too
this.
far ahead. You never know where Zoogles might be lurking.
Oh, we'll be fine. We've been able to handle them up until now.
Until now.
Still, better that you hang back a bit.
No way. I'm the one who asked you to come here in the first place, remember?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but if we lose you, we won't know where to go. Besides, it's old guys like me who should be sticking their necks out first.
But
We need you in order to get in contact with the Resistance in Cislodia. So stick close until we find them, okay?
okay. Thanks.
Now you've got me wondering. How'd you make it to Calaglia in the first place? I find it hard to imagine you didn't run into Zoogles along the way.
Are you good at hiding or something?
Must be.
Yeah, that's it. I'm just really good at staying out of sight.
Nah.
Wow. Still, you had to have been pretty lucky to have made it the whole way unscathed.
Yeah. Very.
Lucky indeed.
Man. No love.
It's crazy to feel just how much the temperature has changed from crossing over a single peak.
Is it really that big of a difference?
Definitely. Calaglia was hot.
I can only tell from appearance, so... Achoo!
You might not be able to feel it, but it sure looks like your body responds to it just the same.
Yep.
Seems like it. So if I sneeze, I guess that it's a sign that it's getting chilly.
Guess
They
so.
say that sneezing is often the first sign you're coming down with the cold, too. That's all the more reason you need to be careful with...
Achoo!
Was that also a sneeze?
I
Yep.
just bit my tongue, that's all.
I'm sure he did.
No. It sounded a lot different from mine. But I could swear it was still...
It wasn't a sneeze, okay?
Guess we
was.
both need to be careful out here in the cold.
One more.
Is it hard leaving Calaglia behind?
No. Actually, it's kind of a relief to be away from there.
Really? What makes you say that?
Because it was getting to the point where every man, woman, and child would come up and talk to me like they knew me. I could barely find a moment to breathe, let alone relax.
Now
Well,
you're
what you
gonna.
did was kind of a big deal, you know. You overthrew a Renan lord and burst open the gates of fire.
It's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, but that was only because I had the blazing sword with me. We wouldn't have made it to Balsef without you and the Crimson Crows, Zephyr.
Maybe so. But you're still the one who took him out in the end.
Balsef was the first
It's only
fire
natural
lord,
for people
the
to
first
look
of
up
the
to those who
lords.
protect them. You're a hero to those people.
Self-proclaimed
I
wild
never
animal.
asked to be one. I never asked to take the place of a lord in people's minds. I don't want it.
Just because you ask for,
You're
didn't
a
ask for
strange
it doesn't
one,
mean you
Alphen.
don't do it.
That's for sure.
Yeah, thanks.
If that's how you really feel, then hold on to that. Listen to those thoughts when you feel lost and don't know what to do. If you can do that, you won't lose sight of who you are, or what the right path to take is.
The right path to take, huh?
Well, alright, well that was fun. Alright, so thanks for watching this first video of Tales of Arise. Next time we will cross the Silver Plains and head into the next town to fight the next lord, or next well, not town, the next castle or whatever. To fight the next lord and see what new surprises come with this part of the land. So until next time, this has been Lion of Hyrule. And this is the level up chart we can use to help with people get stronger attacks. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. I'm Lion of Hyrule. This has been the first video of Tales of Arise. Next time we will keep going and go into Calaglia. Or not Calaglia, wherever this place is going to be, and see what happens next. This has been Lion of Hyrule, and I am signing